Hi, I'm Taylor Johnson with Keller Williams. I'm here with my friend lender Yagnesh Mehta, and we're going to talk about rates and buying houses today. So Yagnesh, if I were a buyer thinking about looking around today, I hear that the rates are really low. So what does that mean for me as the buyer in terms of my purchase power? And if I were to be interested in buying, how would I go about getting qualified?
Gotcha. So the rates being low is a good thing for a buyer, right? Low rates means you can afford more money, basically. As compared to earlier this year, we had rates that were in the range of 4.5%, 5%. Compared to today's market, 3.5% is the max you're going to end up seeing. 3.25% for a house like this that we're in today. And the nice thing is, if you're capable of doing it and if you're ready to make the move and you're on the fence, I think now is the time to strike because of the market being in the place that it is. And the way that you get started is any other time that you're going to buy a house, right? Take a look at what's in the market, see what your price range is, and who helps you with that is somebody like me, a lender. We're going to take a look at your income, assets, liabilities, figure out what you can afford, and create a budget for you so that you can shop at your leisure with somebody like Taylor on the market and see what's available on the market in your budget and make an offer. Taylor gets you in the house.
Cool, thanks for that. Now, would you talk a little bit about, you mentioned what you can afford. Sometimes I have clients who can actually afford more than they want to spend. So what does that mean? Do they have to buy that house?
No, I mean, you might be able to afford, a $10,000 monthly payment, but you don't want to go over $4,000. That's a conversation that's worth having when we're doing a qualification and understanding, okay, you can afford a $5 million house. That's great. But you don't want to go over maybe $1 million. You don't want to go over maybe $500,000, right? It's a conversation worth having, and we go from there.
I think that's a really important conversation and one that I need to have with my clients as well. Because that's one of the really first determinants that I think is important for us to figure out is how much house do you want to buy? And then you limit yourself to search for homes within that range. Because otherwise you go crazy. We had a client. It took about a year for her to find a home because she kept looking at homes that were way over her budget. Yep. And then she'd get frustrated that she couldn't afford it. So it's really important to be realistic when you're having these conversations early on. We are having them with you because we're trying to figure out how we can help you find what you want and what you're comfortable with. We're not doing it because we're nosy or because we're prying into your affairs or because we're trying to push something on you. We're really trying to figure out what is the best fit for you? And so that's a really important conversation to have, I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right. Any last bits of advice?
Be organized. Answer your text messages and phone calls. That's it.
All right. Thank you very much. Have a great day, everybody.